What's the deal, baby? You already know it is the big boss, our boss dog K pulled through the door. Here to talk this box. So Lomachenko fought Saturday against Richard Comey. And we're gonna talk about it, man. First and foremost, shout out to Lomachenko. His last two fights, he looked good. Dominated Nakatani, dominated Richard Comey. You know, I mean, it's really not that much to say. I mean, he did what he was supposed to do against those guys. Lomachenko says that Devin Haney shouldn't get a chance to fight George Kambosos. Lomachenko says he should be the one to get that fight. I don't know, bro. I have to disagree. I think Lomachenko, there's definitely an agenda for him because he's fighting Teofimo's leftover fighters. You know, Lomachenko's not even fighting top fighters at 35. That's just my opinion. I'm not hating on him. I'm just stating the facts. Richard Comey got sparked by Teofimo, and Richard Comey also lost to Robert Easter Jr. You know what I mean? So I feel like Richard Comey is, you know, he kind of, I say washed up, man. You know what I mean? I mean, I'm not saying he a bad fighter, but he's like those fighters that's like a B+ fighter. You know what I mean? Like, he's that fighter now that if you got a prospect and, you know, your prospect then made a little bit of noise, you put him in there with Richard Comey now. You know what I'm saying? Like, that kind of that gateway guy to the elite status. You know what I mean? That's where he's at. I just don't think that Richard Comey is that dude. Nakatani was tough. You know, I give Lomachenko a little credit for that, but then it's kind of like it's Teofimo's. I just think that Lomachenko needs to fight somebody with a name. You know what I mean? Nobody's denying his skills, but nobody know who he is. And, you know, he's not fighting top guys, in my opinion. I feel like the person who should get that fight against Kambosos is Devin Haney. You know what I mean? Devin Haney has the WBC belt. Kambosos has the rest of them. It'd be a good, you know, little stylistic matchup. You know what I mean? And that's me in my opinion. I feel like Lomachenko, although, because I think he got like 20, he might not, I think he might have 20 fights, I think. But they put him in position to succeed. You know what I mean? And I don't know, bro. I think that he's just, I think Lomachenko, if he getting there with like a tank, anybody that got power, I feel like they could beat Lomachenko. And this is why I say that. Because Lomachenko is a very skillful guy, has one of the best feet in boxing. I'm telling you, dude is very skilled, has the best feet, can throw punches and things like that. But the thing is, with Lomachenko, he gets bothered and flustered by power. That's how Teofimo was able to, you know, kind of disrupt his rhythm, because Lomachenko is a rhythm fighter. You know, once he get in his rhythm, you done. You know what I mean? So you got to disrupt that rhythm. And I feel like fighters like Tank, who has power, will be able to disrupt that rhythm. You get what I mean? Devin, I think Devin doesn't really have a lot of power at 35. If he fights Lomachenko, I don't feel like he has a lot of power to disrupt Lomachenko's power timing. And it's only because I feel like Devin is cutting weight to make 35. Because Devin Haney is big for 35 pounds. Devin Haney going to be a 47 pounder one day. Maybe even 54 pounder. But it's like, when you cutting that weight, you may lose strength. And I feel like Devin, his power will come as he moves up in weight. Kind of like Terrence Crawford. Terrence Crawford at 47 is stopping everybody because his power is not dwindling down, because he don't have to we don't have to he don't have to cut weight and, you know, exhaust himself and lose all his power. You know what I mean? He can be comfortable. And I feel like that's what's gonna happen with Devin as he moves up. But, you know, as of now, I don't feel like he has anything to, you know, disrupt Lomachenko's, you know, rhythm. You know what I mean? I mean, Devin is fast and just as skilled as Lomachenko, but I think that'll be a very close fight. Now, Kambosos does have power. And, you know, the only thing with Kambosos, he can box, but his feet work ain't A1. And against Lomachenko, like I say, you gotta be on your game, you know. So, but Kambosos may be able to beat Lomachenko. You know what I'm saying? Because he proved me wrong when he fought Teofimo, and how he fought him and how he just outclassed him. You see what I'm saying? So he may be able to do something with that. But I feel like Devin Haney deserves the fight. Out of all the 35 pounders, deserves that fight with George Kambosos. I feel like Devin Haney, as fighting 235 pounders, he's fighting Jojo Diaz. He want the best. You know what I mean? So Tank do too, but Tank is really not. Tank is in a different stratosphere of his own. You get what I mean? And I don't see Tank wanting to go to Australia. You know, Tank don't want that fight here. You know, Devin already agreed that, yeah, he'll go to Australia and fight Kambosos over there. So, like I said, I think that'd be a good fight. I think that'd be a good scrap. I like what I saw. You know, from Kambosos. I think Devin versus Kambosos is better. I don't think Lomachenko deserves opportunity to get that belt. I think he just gotta, I don't know, he gotta do more. I mean, I would like to see Lomachenko fight Tank. Like I said, if Lomachenko could get in there with Tank and he beat Tank, you know, that'd be a good little scrap. You know what I mean? But I don't think Lomachenko gonna do that. I don't think Top Rank gonna do that. But like I said, I would love to see that fight. I would love to see Lomachenko versus Gervonta Tank Davis. I think that'll be a big fight. You know what I mean? And that'd be a coming out party. I mean, for Tank's stardom to grow even more. I mean, that's gonna put him. He already a star. If Tank get in there, Lomachenko, and he spark him, like I think he gonna do, because Tank can box too. I mean, he showed that against Isaac Pitbull Cruz. But Tank get in there, man. Because against Lomachenko, Tank not gonna box Lomachenko. Tank gonna cut that ring off on Lomachenko. Tank gonna try to be the bully. You know what I mean? And I like that more for Lomachenko. I think that'd be a bigger fight. You know, if Lomachenko is able to beat a star like Tank, you know, it puts him back in the conversation as elite. You know, but until then, I'm just, you know, I just don't see how Lomachenko deserves this fight with Kambosos. I mean, his star power is, I mean, true boxing fans, you know, appreciate, and, you know, like I appreciate Lomachenko as a true boxing fan, but, you know, to build this fight up and things like that, you know, I don't think he deserves a Kambosos fight. You know, so that's just my opinion. You know, especially how he got beat against Teofimo. Like, he got, to me, he got the brakes beat off of him against Teofimo. I mean, you know what I'm saying? So, but y'all let me know what y'all think, man. You know, are y'all impressed with Lomachenko's resume? I mean, you know, since he's came back from his injury after his loss to Teofimo, do y'all think he deserves a fight against George Kambosos? You know, y'all let me know. Like, comment, hate, and subscribe. I don't run for no smoke. I'm gone.